Hey everybody, Tekking101 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play Pokemon Emerald All Shiny Edition, part number 38. Alright, so as you guys all know, last episode we defeated the last gym leader. We defeated Juan in Sutopolis Gym. We got ourselves the Rain Badge and the ability to use Waterfall, and now we can begin what I hope to be the final stretch of videos. I really want to get this Let's Play done by episode 50, but it's not because I'm in a hurry to get it done or anything. I had a lot of fun filming these. In fact, that was the main issue when I started this back in December. Is number one, I thought it was just gonna, if I did do it, I would get tired of it eventually, and I really haven't. I really have just enjoyed this game. I've enjoyed playing it just as much as you guys have enjoyed watching me play it, so that's a good thing too. And the other thing I really was afraid of is that at some points I would just get bored, or I would get distracted from it, and it would take me like a year to finish the game, which that's not the case. I mean, it's taken about maybe about 5-6 months since I've started, but you know, we're getting close to the end. So this episode is going to be kind of a laid-back one. We're not really going to be doing anything too extensive. I did grind a little bit off-screen for Charon only. You can see he is now level 48. And the reason I did that is because at level 49, Charon will learn the last move he will learn in his moveset, which is Hydro Pump. I was going to get rid of Toxic and have Hydro Pump replace that. And then after that, after he's level 49, that's actually the last move he can learn, Hydro Pump. That's it. And that is probably the reason why he can evolve at that point. That's why I've held off evolving him at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly down to Dewford Town, someplace that we were at earlier. And what we are going to do is we are going to go to the abandoned ship and get ourselves a Water Stone. So along that way, I could have kept him going until level 49, but I just figured, I'll keep him like 48.5, so that way I can train a little bit on screen to show you guys, have him learn it on screen, so that way it can at least make sense. Bullet Seed! You know, the funny thing here about, you know, now that we're back in like the Dewford Town area, is the fact that these the trainers that are swimmers around the coast of Dewford Town, and even the wild Pokemon really, are considerably higher than even the Pokemon that Brawly used in his gym. So I feel kind of bad for Brawly, considering the fact that the unattended swimmers out in the water, like not like 30 yards from his gym, are a greater match for. Like, that's the people he has to strive to beat. I'm like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna defeat those swimmers over there out in the water. That's what I have to do better at. But I just find that hilarious. What's even more hilarious is I just KO'd a Wingull with one move using Surf. I'm gonna use Max Repel here. Yeah, I gotta stack up on these. So basically the game plan for this episode is going to be simply leveling up Charon, getting our Water Stone, which should not take very long, and come on, okay, and after that, if we have time left, we need to go back and swing over to Meteor Falls, because there's actually a couple things there at Meteor Falls we need to pick up now that we have Waterfall. Oh, no, actually, before that, we have to go somewhere else. We have to actually get a Pokemon that we have to catch another Water Slave. Yes, we have to catch another Pokemon to use as a slave so we can teach it Pokemon. We have to teach the TM Waterfall and some other stuff to it. I actually figured out, I perused Bulbapedia, and I found the perfect Pokemon that can learn Rock Smash, Flash, Dive, and Waterfall. The 4 moves, no, I think Surf and Waterfall. One of the 4 moves that I needed them to learn. Because what I was going to do was, I was going to get rid of Cut on Slacking, and I was going to teach, him Strength, so that would actually be a pretty hardcore move for Slacking anyway, so that would help us out anyway. So here we are in the abandoned ship, and in this room right here, we're going to find the Water Stone. We go in the, I think it's the second room, or is it the first room? Third room? Third room. There we go. Oh, and there's a glinty thing inside. Yeah, this is also part of kind of like a mini section here, as you get the Water Stone, and you also have to kind of peruse these rooms to find hidden items. Sometimes they'll turn out to be important, like this time it was the room 1 key, so it sends us on kind of a wild goose chase here. Not actually, because this will eventually lead us into room 2 to the right of me, and then we'll get the scanner. And oh, did you see it? It's like I'm freaking playing Blue's Clues here. It's like, clue, there's a clue. Did you see it? That's good. Where was it? It's like freaking Dora the Explorer shit here going on. All right, come on. Where was that? Was it in the trash can? Oh, it's empty. Okay. All right. Well, that's why you can do it again if you lose track. So sometimes in the rooms there's going to be like a lot of them. Ah, it's up there. Didn't see that. Bright and shiny. It's bright and shiny, but it's just trash. Oh, that's kind of I'm thinking of a word. What word am I thinking of? Anticlimactic. That's the word. I hate doing that. I hate when I want to say something really more and I jumble my words up or I can't think of something and then I have to stop and do an for about 5 seconds. Clink. Okay, there's one here. It's bright and shiny. I know there was one in the trash can. It's bright and shiny. And I found the room 6 key. Dun 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 dun. We should do the Final Fantasy thing. Or Zelda. Do 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 do. Glint. Oh, there's no glint. Actually, no. The glint is actually in room 5. This is where they get tricky on you. They check this out. They over here they made it so you can go into room 5 and you can see the glint, but you have to go all the way around to room 6 to actually get into the room, and they don't glint on this side. So it's like, ha! Yeah, remember all those glints we showed you? Well, I hope you do, because you have to go all the way around to memorize them. So unless you really have no time on your hands. Okay, we're looking for the room 2 key. I would normally would not bother with this, except for the fact that we have to get the scanner, and the scanner is actually something kind of important later on. We have to give to Captain Stern. So, oh come on, really? I must have found all of them except for the freaking key. There we go. I'm the best treasure hunter ever. This is a very, I gotta hand it to him. For an abandoned ship, it's actually pretty well kept. I mean, it's flooded a little bit, but I mean, it's for the most part, it's in pristine condition. There's no glints in here, it's just the scanner. We found the scanner. Alright, that'll be important later on. Alright, so now we're going to go back, and there's a trainer over there we're going to fight, and that should probably bring Charon up to level 49, teach it Hydro Pump, the strongest water-type move in the game. And then what we're going to do is go back to Lily Cove, of all places, because we need to do something there, and then we need to go and catch that one Pokemon I told you guys about, and maybe, if we have time left, Meteor Falls. Oh, going back up here. Bump. Alright. There we go. And fight this Sailor dude. That should... You know what? Sailor, 2 Pokemon, that should... let's see what experience... Oh, yeah, this'll do it. This'll do it. I bet... I feel like you should be honored, Sailor, for advancing my Charon to the next level. Oh, wait, no, it might not be able... Oh, a Machoke? Let's see if I can make it. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, yes! Thank you, Sailor dude. You have done me a valuable service. Charon is trying to learn Hydro Pump. I can't tell you how long I've been wanting to see those words. But Charon can't learn more than 4 moves. Yes, I want to delete a move. I was debating what to get rid of. I mean, I was gonna get rid of Bullet Seed, but then again, I mean, just having Giga Drain as our primary grass type move, I mean, it's only 5 PP. It would be kind of useless that way. I mean, I would use it way too much and it would be done, especially when it comes to Elite 4. So I'm gonna get rid of Toxic. Because Poisoning, I mean, the Elite 4 is pretty much all we have to left to fight, and they're going to be stocking freaking full restores, so Poisoning and Status Ailments aren't really going to help them in the long run, because they'll just whip out the full restore, and then it'll be Kingdra all over again. Oh god, that Kingdra. I'm going to have nightmares over that freaking Kingdra. Alright, so now we can do the epic thing, and I'm going to wait till I'm outside. This will be a momentous occasion, guys. I'm so excited, oh my god. Alright, outside the abandoned ship, this seems like a proper place to do it. So, first thing we're going to do, just for a sense of even stuff, we're going to give a rare candy to Charon and advance him to level... Actually, you know what? No. I was going to do... Okay, you know what I was going to do? I was going to give him the rare candy, and because I just wanted to be even with level 50 and then evolve him like really traditionally. Actually, that would be more handy for Monet, because when Monet gets to level, I think she evolves into a Walrein at level 44, so that means we can just skip a level when we get to level 43. That'll make that simpler. So I'm going to save off the rare candy for that, but I am just going to give him the Water Stone. Sorry, Charon, it's not as ceremonious. I'm sorry, man, but I'm so excited. This is something I've been waiting for since, like, the very first episode when third episode, wait, what was it, third? Yeah, third episode when I caught you. Oh, God. Memories. Oh, man, that was a fun time. I can't believe that was, like 4 or 5 months ago already. This Charon has been, like, my best friend. He's, like, my only Pokemon I haven't evolved yet. I mean, there's Guren, but that wasn't until later. There's you go. Congratulations. Your Charon evolved into Ludicolo. Ludicolo, the party Pokemon. The Siesta Pokemon. And actually, Siesta was actually close. I was going to name it Fiesta, just for the sake of it likes to party. So that's like 9 minutes 40 seconds. That took a decent time. But I have my Ludicolo. That's awesome. Raises speed in the rain. It's still Swift Swim. Along with that, a decent, probably its special defense is the highest stat we have there. We got our Hydro Pump, which should pretty much decimate anything before its path. So I'm pretty proud of you, Ludicolo. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is going to head over to Lily Cove, because in Lily Cove, you can, well, first off, I'm going to heal. Don't really know why, because there's really no reason for me to heal, because my Pokemon are pretty much all ready to go, but whatever. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the Contest Hall. There's a reason behind I'm doing all this, okay, just bear with me here. Okay, Contest Hall is next, and here we're going to get ourselves a Pokeblock case. Why am I getting a Pokeblock case? Because you cannot enter the Safari Zone without one. Why? I don't know. Stupid rule in this generation. And yes, that pretty much confirmed we were going to the Safari Zone, because that Pokemon I told you about, the one that needed, that can learn that special moves, I mean, I'm sure there's probably multiple Pokemon that can learn those 4 moves, but the one that I needed to, I mean, I just looked at it, and the one that caught my eye the quickest was one certain one I looked into, and it's a Generation 1 Pokemon, and you can find it quite easily in the Safari Zone. In fact, every time I've tested this, it's like right there. It's kind of hard to miss. And also, I'm actually really grateful that I researched this Pokemon specifically, because this one place in the Safari Zone where it is actually a place where you get a very rare item. And it's really cool, because I never would have known this item was here otherwise. So yeah, this is the Safari Zone. Pretty cool. I like it. I never really went in here in the original generation, and when I played it when Sapphire, but yeah. So, just before we go across the water, let me just show you guys this item right here, which is a Max Revive! I know, right? They just throw Max Revives in the middle of the freaking Safari Zone? Okay, damn, thank you. And this water right here is where we're going to find our slave Pokemon. I'm using Ludicolo to say. I can just imagine myself, Ludicolo is just walking on the water, and I'm just riding on his leaf. That would make more sense. Okay, it's usually this Pokemon right off the bat, so let's see. And yes, it is! Let me present to you guys the apotheosis of dim-witted Pokemon, Psyduck, which has a kick-ass shiny sprite, if I do say so myself. So yeah, Psyduck is going to be our water slave Pokemon. And normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get the Pokeblocks, and Pokeblocks are pretty much like the food in the original generation, where you're supposed to throw Pokeblocks at it, and eventually that kind of like makes it wane to catching it, and makes it easier to catch. From personal experience, see, just all it takes is a speed up function and patience, and you got this. Alright, so what am I going to name you? I actually have to turn off the cheat here, because if I don't, it's going to mess up the name. Okay, what am I going to name you, Psyduck? I'm going to name you... Oh, wait, no, I thought of a better name. Ha, ha, you get it? You get it? If you're a fan of Naruto, you get that. Otherwise, you don't. But it makes sense. Alright, let me turn back on the cheat now. I'm so clever. Not really. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we caught our Pokemon slave Psyduck. And we're going to go back to Lily Cove now. We have to actually pay a visit to the Move Deleter, among all things, too. And I think that'll be about this episode. Not a very eventful episode, but once again, we're not really going to be doing much. Next episode, I'm going to go to Meteor Falls, and probably just... I don't know how I'm going to do that. Meteor Falls next episode, and after that, I really don't have anything else to do other than just grind, because I'm going to save the legendaries and everything until after the Elite Four, so really just, yeah. Alright, so, oh yes, I'm the Move Deleter. Yes, I need you to delete 3 moves for me, my man. First up, I need you to delete Surf. Okay, thank you. Okay, next up, I would like for you to get rid of my Slacking's Cut. Don't really use it much that anymore. I usually just Hyper Beam the hell out of everything. And it worked to perfection. Okay, next up is Monet's Dive ability, which now that I'm going to teach that to our Pokemon slave Psyduck. And yes! Okay, we're good. Now, retooling! Time for the new Pokemon moveset. First up, we got, actually, you know what? I found out that, Monet would learn Blizzard at level 43 anyway. That's the reason I kept it as a Monet for so long. But then I realized I had a Blizzard TM in my freaking bag from the Game Corner this whole time, so kind of a reason why I kept it as a Monet this long, kind of pathetic. But whatever, it works now, I suppose. Next up is that Water Pulse we got from Juan's Gym, which we're going to be teaching to Charon. Next up is the HM Strength, which we're going to be teaching to our Tekking101. Alright, got that. Now we're going to go and pull our Psy out of the box we have, and then we're going to swap that out teach that, the 4 TM moves that HM moves that we're going to require when we go to the Victory Road, which we're going to need to pass through that. Sorry, dude, I'm going to probably have to move Chick Norris again. Sorry, dude. I know you're my starter. I should be keeping you in my, my main party more often. But you're the only one that doesn't have any TMs, or I guess Guren too. But Guren's psychic. I can't afford that. All right. First up is Flash, the move that is completely useless pretty much everywhere. It decreases your Pokemon's, the enemy Pokemon's accuracy. But really, honestly, that's not really that much of a selling point. Alright, Rock Smash. I already moved 4 moves. Actually, no, it's Disable. That's a fairly decent move. Rock Smash. Next up, Waterfall. And... Confusion, whatever. Waterfall. And now Die, the move we just got rid of for Monet. Yes. The reason I got rid of, you might be wondering, because, Dive's more of a useful technique, because you can it has that 1-turn post-invincibility, but... yeah, I think it's more of just a hassle than it's what it's worth. Alright, so yeah, next episode, guys, we got already retooled. Next episode, this episode was Charon's thing. Next episode, we're going to go over to Meteor Falls, and it's going to be Nimbus's episode, because in Meteor Falls, we're going to get 2 new TMs to help Nimbus out. We're going to get Dragon Claw and Iron Tail, a better Steel and Dragon-type move, respectively, for Nimbus. So yeah, not a very interesting episode, just kind of me setting the stages for our big grinding session we're going to have. I'm probably going to do that off camera. I want to get all my Pokemon up to level 50 and ready to go on Victory Road by level 50, so I'm probably just going to grind after next episode, and then episode 40 would be when we start Victory Road, so that seems a good time to do that. Alright, so everyone, thanks for watching my Pokemon Let's Play. Tekking101, signing out.